I am live because I just had this camera just like how I wanted it. But I guess that's how. Anyway, I'm here because I am doing a review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 10 Part 1 review. And glad to be, this is my first time ever doing a Real Housewives of Atlanta review, part 1. We're gonna get right on into it. Just got done looking at make sure the camera won't fall. This is my first time ever looking at well, not looking at, but actually doing a review for the Real Housewives. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go ahead and just say that the looks that they had tonight wasn't the best looks they had. Most of them looked good. Like I like Kandi's hairstyle, Nene's dress. I thought it was cute. Marlo, a little over the top. Of course, they would have thought to do something a little over the top. Marlo, Portia, it was just too promy for me. Like, it looked like she was going to the prom. It was childish for me, too much. Cynthia, cute. Kenya, cute. Sheree, I thought it was nice. Am I forgetting somebody? Like Kandi, Nene, Cynthia, Portia, Sheree. Kim is going to be on part 2 of the reunion. First of all, I don't understand why it should have 3 parts. Like, it should just have at least 1 or 2. But I can say that, let me just tell you something about me and the show. I always was interested in looking at it because I knew that, we never actually had someone to, oh, did I just see one person watching my video? Okay, come on in. But I know my views are gonna grow after I post it. But when I was growing up, I never did have the Bravo channel, so I had to wait a while so we could get that network again. Then when I had kind of got my own stuff and kind of got the network of Bravo, I was like, okay, well, now I can kind of, look at the show or whatever. But let's just get right into these girls because ain't nobody learned nothing yet. Ain't nobody learned nothing yet as far as what the hell going on. Okay, let's get into Sheree. Sheree, I just heard news that your ass just got booted off of the show. Now, Sheree, I'm gonna let you know. How can I check if somebody's coming? Okay, show live. Okay, so it'll show if it pop up. Sheree, they were talking about the whole bone collector thing and how she is just literally the bone collector and how she never tell Kim when she wrong. Sheree was like, well, I don't think I should owe anybody anything. I shouldn't have to tell nobody. But Sheree, it's like, Sheree is what kind of bitch is she? Sheree is she the type of bitch, she wants to make it seem like everything's okay with her. And I'm fine. I don't need any help. I got it on my own. She's just the type of bitch that strikes me as, you know what? I don't need anybody. I do what I want to do. And if y'all don't like it, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if it hurts you. I'm going to do it my way. And that's how she came off tonight. She said she don't have to owe anybody anything. Okay, girl. Well, if you feel like that, you feel like that. But I just feel like Sheree don't think she's ever wrong about anything. Like, it's nothing wrong with saying how you feel, or it's nothing wrong with you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with, yeah, I just feel like Sheree has a lot of low down, devious, vindictive ways that we may have not seen. Like, seems like she's very conniving and slick. Kim Kandi. Let's talk about Kandi. Every time Kandi reminds me of myself when I'm about to get into an argument with somebody. Like my voice is starting to change, whatever. But Kandi has a hard time of forgiving people. It's very obvious. And when it was brought up about the whole Portia and Phaedra, first of all, that shit is old. Why is that stuff constantly being brought up about the whole Phaedra and Portia thing, the stuff that happened last year with the whole sex dungeon and all? You tried to drug her. Like, that's last year. Why are we still talking about something from last year? Like, get over it. Portia, apologize, Kandi. You just gotta learn how to get over it. And if you haven't got over it, just don't deal with Portia at all. Of course, y'all on the show, y'all got to talk about it. Fine. Cynthia, I mean, it wasn't too much to talk about, but the part with Cynthia was people be like, well, people think that Cynthia can get bossed around or whatever, which is low-key true. Because sometimes I feel like Cynthia be up under people a lot. Constantly be up under people a lot. And that's, that is kind of true, because she was under Nene, then she started being under Kenya. So, first of all, let me just say that I just feel like anybody who ain't married don't need to be on the show. Let me just clear that. Anybody that's married don't need to be on the show, period. So serious. Like, you just don't need to be on the show. Sheree, I'm glad you got the boo. Sheree need to go. Portia need to go. Cynthia need to go. Fuck the whole boyfriend shit. If you ain't married, you don't need to be on the show, because the show is called The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The show is starting to get watered down just to be women that's friends. No, married, Nene can stay. Kenya can stay. We about to start talking about her. I'm going to talk about Kenya next. Since she's married, finally. Nene, Kandi, Kenya, which I always had second thoughts about Kenya. I don't think Kenya need to be staying on the show, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about Kenya. Portia can go. Portia not married no more. Who else? I just think all them hoes that ain't married don't need to be on the show. So let's talk about Kenya. So she don't never want to hardly answer no questions when it comes to the pregnancy or the marriage. Obviously, she's married. But the whole thing I'm going to say with her is she really wants to be pregnant very, 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 very bad. She won't really confirm. First of all, she's old. She's old. Most black women, when they get a little older, sometimes it's kind of hard to have a baby. It is very, very hard to have a baby, and it's not easy. So I think she don't want to jump the gun too quick, because she feel like she jumped the gun, then it's gonna kind of mess, it's gonna mess some plans up. So I understand that, you can have no choice but to respect the fact that she's married and she's possibly pregnant. When she have the baby, I see it when I believe it. I believe it when I see it. But when Kenya have the baby, I accept her full arms, because back then I really didn't. I thought she was just very conniving and a liar. Talked about Cynthia, Sheree, Kim is going to be on part 2. Nene, which is my favorite. She's an original. I respect Nene. Nene is also my favorite on the show. Most people can agree. I like Nene. She still remains. But let's backtrack to Kenya about Kenya's marriage before I get back to Nene. Something's kind of still fishy about how she had that marriage silently and still managed to get a picture of it and still post it on social media. Something's very, very fishy about it, but I'm going to leave it alone. Nene and Sheree's friendship. Now, they've been knowing each other for a long time, her, Kim, and Sheree. I feel like it's a little tension there. I feel like Nene knows Sheree is low down. Like, she knows Sheree. She's been knowing Sheree for a long, 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 long time. And She know how she is. So it's not surprising to Nene how she is. But I'm gonna say this. Nene is the peach holder. Nene is the peach holder. She's loyal to the brand, loyal to Bravo and the Housewives franchise. I think she makes the most next to Kandi. Still, I think so. Because Nene did skip a couple seasons. So she was on half of 8. And she skipped 9 and she came back full time for 10. Didn't too much happen for this one, for this episode. But Marlo saw something on Binge Worthy about Marlo maybe getting a peach now. For what? And you're not married. I hope the hell not for season 11. You know, every housewife that don't have a peach needs to get the damn boo. Can't wait for part 2. I feel like it's gonna be really, 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 really good. Thank you guys so much for checking in live. I'm gonna go ahead and post this on my channel so I can share this with everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. For y'all that had checked in, I appreciate that. Like, I'm starting to grow something here. You know, I'm very, very grateful for the subscribers and the people that do watch my stuff. I appreciate it so much, you know. I've been trying to get more active on here, you know. Sometimes I'm going to come, sometimes I'm going to be gone, but I'm checking in anyway. So, how do you cut this off? Okay. So, how do you do this? Okay, I guess you just... I don't want to exit out and then it don't save. I think you just, yep, exit out.